Ruby tossed the whole chair at him. I'm like, hold on, this dude Ruby is crazy. This, like, you done threw a Lysol can, you done threw a whole desk chair, an office chair at him. Baby, you need to go. You're in the wrong profession. You need to go play Little League or something. You need to go be pitching a baseball. Why are you on Nowthatstv to tussle people? You need to go be pitching somewhere.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank you.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My voice a little crusty, a little dry today. I don't know why, but here I am. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be recapping Playboys New Orleans episode 1 on Nowthatstv. Yeah, I'm ready to get into the tea, baby. Okay, so if you would like to see how I felt about this episode, my personal recap and all of that, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, so this past Sunday, we had the premiere of the new season of Playboys on Nowthatstv. This is Playboys New Orleans. Okay, y'all know I have traveled all around the world, like in and out the country, all over this country. Do you guys know the one place I have never been is New Orleans? And like for me, being someone who loves seafood, crawfish, all of that, I'm tripping. I'm really tripping. Like, I have to make my way to New Orleans. Okay, like everyone that I know that has went, like my brother has went to Mardi Gras like a lot of times, and he's just always like, I feel like you would love it out there. So New Orleans, book me. Book me. What's tea? Book me, New Orleans. Y'all the only ones that haven't booked me yet. What's up? Is it a problem? Let me know something. Yeah. But anyways, this season of Playboys is in New Orleans. If you did not see last season, baby, these Playboys, they don't be playing. Okay? Let's just say that. So the opening scene was like BGC style. Y'all remember on BGC how it used to be like a big little squabble fade, and then it would be like, woo, woo, like 8 weeks earlier, blah, blah. It was that type of time. So the opening scene was Isaiah versus Dooley. I think his name is Dooley. Dooley. I think it's Dooley. Isaiah, y'all know how I am with pronouncing people's names, okay? Just work with me here. Okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. So it was Isaiah versus Dooley. And then it looked like someone else had got involved as well and was squabbling with Dooley. Isaiah said he put him in the sink and washed him up. But I don't know. The clips I saw, they was flashing real fast. Like, but from what I saw, I don't know. It looked like they both was kind of thumping with each other. It don't look like it was a complete wash up. No shade. It don't look like it was a complete wash up. But is Playboys Isaiah's show? Because I know like Mean Girls is his show. South Central Baddies is his show. Is Playboys his show too? Because why are you squabbling the cast members constantly? They need to respect your authority, CEO. What's tea? Okay. So then we get the start off of the show. The start off of the show is supposed to be them meeting up in this place. I don't know. It kind of looked like a warehouse with an office. I don't know, but this is where they're going to be signing their contracts. Okay. And we start off by seeing this guy, Ruby. I think he was calling himself Ruby the Goat. He was like, you know, I'm about to sign my contract. Let me hurry up and sign my contract so I could run these fades. And I was just like, you can't even like take a minute and enjoy the signing the contract and getting your first time on TV, all that. Like, you can't even enjoy it because you're so worried about running a fade. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, it seems so stressful to do these shows. Like, you can't even like bask in the moment and like enjoy yourself and have fun because you got to be looking all over your shoulder like, okay, who finna run up on me? Like, that's really crazy to me. Okay, so we get more people to enter. We get Trey Insane. He gets there, the Trey insane person, he walks into the building, and as soon as Ruby sees him, just bow, a Lysol can to the head. Like, a Lysol can is crazy. Like, y'all know a Lysol can is thick. Like a BBW. Like, I couldn't imagine getting bopped upside my head with a BBW. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. A Lysol can? Like, this is my thing. Like, you could really hurt someone tossing a Lysol can at their head. Like, the issues that these people have with each other do not be that serious to do all that. Like, their issue stems from the group chat, of course. We know on most of these shows, people get to arguing in the group chat, and then we see stuff like this going on. Okay, so they finally let them in the little room. They had like a little separate little warehouse looking open space room that they was letting them run the fades in or whatever. And they finally let them go up in the little room or whatever. Now, y'all, it was like a little pile of sand or a pile of something on the ground, looked like a chalk sand or something. And the trader insane person like picks up it and rubs it on his hand like he about to get on the stripper pole or something. He like rubbed the chalk and sand on his hand like he was finna go in the gymnastic bars. Like how y'all remember how LeBron James used to have, like, why did you need to do all that? Like, the Trey insane person, he was doing the most this whole episode. Like, he was doing a lot. Like, he's extra. Like, he kind of gives me like he's gonna be like the male version of Miss Wet Wet from Jocelyn Cabaret. Like, he just gonna be getting on everybody's nerves, like, for real. So whatever he decided to put on his hands, the chalk or the sand, whatever it was to, I guess, get his little grip, it didn't help. It didn't help at all because Ruby walked him down. Like, Ruby walks him down. Sorry, no shade. Ruby walked him. And it was like, the Trey insane dude was a little delusional because he was talking about, like, I don't know, he was talking as if he won. And it was like, in what world did you win that, baby? I don't know. Maybe you thought the sand had did something, but it didn't. It didn't. He was giving me very much delusional. Okay. So they finally kind of like calmed it down a bit. They tried to bring Trey into the room that Ruby was in, and they was trying to get some dialogue. Y'all know, it's like Nowthatstv, it's like they try their hardest to get dialogue, but it's like they let them talk so crazy to each other in these group chats, and like the build up be so much. It's like there's no more talking, there's no more dialogue. But it was like Trey the insane was getting riled up, and Ruby tossed a whole chair at him. I'm like, hold on, this dude Ruby is crazy. This, like, you done threw a Lysol can, you done threw a whole desk chair, an office chair at them. Baby, you need to go. You're in the wrong profession. You need to go play Little League or something. You need to go be pitching a baseball. Why are you on Nowthatstv to tussle people? You need to go be pitching somewhere. Okay? Because you steady tossing stuff, baby. Like, what's up? Like, batter up. Like, you tripping, okay? Like, he thought he was on Jerry Springer or something, tossing the chair. So they finally, try to get it to calm down so they can bring in some new people. So next in, we get Trey Coolin and BB the King. Now, BB the King is Crystal's from Nowthatstv's boyfriend, and baby, they look just alike. They was twinning. I thought it was her at first with a little fade or like with the little braids or something. I'm like, is this Crystal walking in here? Did she turn into a little study on her or something? What happened? But I'm not gonna lie, the Trey Coolin person and BB the King, they came in on a chill vibe. They didn't come in on all that rah-rah. They didn't come in on that like, oh, I need to run a fade with this person. Oh, I need to do woo-woo. Like, they came in very chill. I think that they are the straight dudes of the season. I'm not sure who else is straight or like what other people, what they giving, but they was giving me like straight vibes. Now, I know that the Trey be Coolin dude, I did see some people say that he be doing some things on OnlyFans. I don't know. I think they said he might be doing stuff with men's for the coin, but I guess he said he not that way. It's giving, what was dude name on Deja Vu that was talking to Joyce, that was getting into it with Mac? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think his name right now, but it's giving him. Yeah. Okay. So then we go back in. Trey and Sane is trying to argue with Ruby again. Like, baby, you gotta let it go. He already balled you up, baby. It's time to let it go. It's like the Trey and Sane person, like, he is so extra. He is so extra, like, already. First episode, 5 minutes in, he's doing the Mizzos, okay? Like, I don't know. I could just see him being the one that everybody in the house is going to be like, like, they're going to be on his head. Well, I just had the hiccups, okay? But basically, they finally were able to come to a conclusion, and Ruby was just basically like, you know, if whatever I said in the group chat offended you, I apologize. Let's just let it go. They shook hands. Let's move on, okay? So next to enter we get Darrow and King October, both from Chicago, and then we also get Solid and Kobe Jakari, okay? Now, King October, that's my baby. That's my friend in real life. I love October real bad. Shout out to my baby October. I'm so glad he's finally getting his piece of the reality TV because he has deserved this for a long time, and I love me some October. Also, there's a lot of Chicago in the building on this season. Yeah, they should have called this the Chicago season, okay? Yeah, period. Get into it. Okay, so then we get someone named Yari entering the building, and he says that he has an issue with Ruby because I guess Ruby had stayed some nights at his house, and he said Ruby stole some cologne from his house. And so he was saying like he need that fade. So it seemed like a lot of people had an issue with Ruby because the dude Solid that had came in, he was saying he need to run a fade with Ruby too. It was just like Ruby was the common denominator in a lot of drama, and they were saying that Ruby was popping it in a group chat. You know what I'm saying? And Ruby was basically in the little room like, oh, I'm done running fades. I'm not running no more fades. I already ran one fade and I'm not running no more. It's like, baby, when you first came to that contract, to sign the contract, you was like, yeah, let me sign it first so I can run these fades. Now you done ran that one little fade. Now you talking, oh, I'm done. I'm not running no more fades till I get to the house. I don't feel like all that. You can't be popping it like that, Bookie butt. You can't be popping it like you really like that. And then when it get like that, you act like you don't want to get like that. So I didn't like that about him, okay? So I guess Kobe and Trey Insane has some kind of issues. I don't know if Kobe has like a birthmark on his face or if he has vitiligo, but there's some discoloration on his face. And Trey Insane kept calling him like a cow face and this and that, like being very disrespectful. I didn't like that. I don't like when people talk about stuff like that with people. It's other ways you can eat somebody up besides that. But they go into the little warehouse room to run a fade. Neither one of them ate it up if you ask me. Neither one of them ate that up if you ask me. Trey Insane, y'all know he's delusional, so he thought he just super ate that, and neither one of them really just super got crazy if you asking me, okay? I don't know. Like, the dude Solid though, he was trying really hard to get to Ruby. Like he was the dude Solid. I don't know what his, orientation is. I don't know if he's straight or if he dates men or whatever, but I do know that he looked like he fresh out of jail and he was scaring me through the TV. So I don't know if Ruby was a little afraid of him and that's why he didn't want to get out there with him, but I was afraid of him through the TV. Okay, he was giving fresh outs, and he'll bite you. Okay, yeah. So then we get Rich Zay entering. Now, I am familiar with Rich Zay just from the Bigo Live app. You guys know I used to go on the Bigo Live app pretty often, like a few years ago. So I have sat in on one of his lives or a few of his lives before and saw him. And he is really funny. He's entertaining. So I'm hoping that he brings that energy this season because y'all know we had Dre Baby, who's very popular on the Bigo Live app, come on last season, and he was giving very much dry, why are you here kind of vibes. Like, so I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, he's giving that. So Ruby was saying how Yari's house was disgusting. Yari didn't take a shower for the 3 days that he stayed with him. His dogs weren't taken care of, all this and that. Like, so Yari and Ruby were having like a back and forth for a minute, and Ruby was just so adamant on this whole, Yari was so adamant on this whole, like, oh, Ruby took my cologne. I was gonna let him wear some of my clothes and all this and that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't like when people, like, if he took his cologne, that's bogus. But I don't like when people like offer to do stuff like that for you. Like, oh yeah, girl, you could use this, you could wear this, you could do that. And then when y'all get into it, they try to bring it up like, yeah, I was going. Let her, like, if you're gonna do it, just do it. Like, don't try to throw it back in somebody's face later. Like, it's plenty of people like, you guys, I have so much stuff. Like, I have so much stuff. Like, so many companies send me things, like, from, you know what I'm saying? I have like boxes and boxes of stuff. So when people come to my crib, if they spend the night and they don't have something, I'm always offering people like, oh yeah, you can have that, you can wear that, you could use this, you could do, you know what I'm saying? And I never bring it up because I'm seriously just doing it out of kindness of my heart, because like, if I have it to spare, then there you go, baby. It's not that serious to me to be trying to, like, that's not a read to me. You can't eat nobody up doing that, okay? So then we get CJ and Dre. Were they both from Chicago? I don't know, but I know the dude Dre was from Chicago. And he said that he was a playboy because he talks behind everybody back and they don't know. That's not a playboy to me. That's being weird, Bookie, but like, don't make Chicago look like that. He was all like, yeah, because I talk behind everyone's back and they don't know. So yeah, that's what makes me a playboy. Like, I would like, you thought that was cute? You thought you ate that because you are fake? I ain't like that at all. Okay, so they're at the table in the little room, and October was basically telling Ruby, like, Ruby, you can't be saying now, like, oh, I'm not running no more fades after you did all that popping it in a group chat. Like, you called out a lot of fades. Now that people are here to answer the call out, you're acting like, oh, nah, I don't feel like running it. And Ruby took offense to it and got all aggressive, like, you don't know what you're talking about, like, and was getting like real hype with October. October was like, look, man, like, I'm just telling you the truth. Like, you called out a lot of people. Now they're here trying to get what you know what I mean, what you asking for. And, you know, they was getting real aggressive. And so October told Ruby, like, step outside then, let's go. Because, you know, they told them don't run the squabbles in this little office room. They got to do it in the little warehouse room. So he told him, like, yeah, what's up? Like, pop outside then, let's go. He's like, I'm not going nowhere. Okay, so then be quiet. You see how you keep getting aggressive and keep popping it, but you don't really want to do nothing? Like, be cool. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. October was eating some Chick-fil-A while he was arguing, and the Chick-fil-A was just, it was just going here, there, and everywhere. Like, October, the next time we hang out and we having a conversation, make sure no Chick-fil-A is near. Okay, because you ain't about to be drowning me with the Chick-fil-A crumbles. Okay, baby, let's be clear on that. Okay, so they basically had asked could they get some dialogue between Ruby and Yari, and you know, Yari was just basically saying like, oh, you took my cologne, you isn't that what? Ruby was sitting down, Yari was standing up, and Yari tried to just run up on him just mid convo, just to try to sneak him, but it didn't go as planned, and all we saw was Ruby's feet go in the air and just, you know, do a little kick to Yari, and boom, that was the end of the episode. I feel like Ruby is going to ball Yari up. That's just my prediction. Looks like the next episode is going to be busting. They're running fades and prom suits. Like, that's insane to me. Like, y'all couldn't let them put no little gym clothes on, little PE clothes. Why y'all got them running fades in these prom suits? Like, I saw BB the King put on his social media that he had spent $1,000 on his suit and he left the tag on because he wanted to return it, but they done ripped it all up. So I want to see, it looked like BB the King was getting flipped a little bit on the neck. I want to see who he's getting into it because he was really quiet and it seemed cool doing this whole first episode, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited to see this. Now, y'all know I've been complaining about y'all having me review Bad versus Wild. Now, this right here, it seemed like I can get into it. My favorite this season, of course, October, of course, because that's my friend in real life. But besides October, who do I think I'm like? I don't know. The Trey be cool and dude, he seems like he's gonna be chill and cool. But I'm hoping that Rich Zay gives what he gives on Bigo. And if he does, then I think I'm like Rich Zay. So you guys comment down below. Let me know you guys' favorites so far from the first episode. Like who you think won't really give it up this season and all that. Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching always.